G'day everybody, it's Hunter here. So I'm going to make this short little videos. I'm going to bring out 3 of them. And it's basically sort of a how-to, but a sort of rundown on the sort of a going through on how to do something without actually doing it because it's already been done. So this one's going to be changing the seal on your oil sump on the 2014 D40 Navara. So basically, a little while ago on a weekend, a colleague at work who's a mechanic, he helped me out with doing the service on my vehicle because I've never used the work hoist before, so I suggested him and he came and helped me out. It was very kind of him. And basically, as we were doing a service on my car, we noticed that the oil sump was leaking pretty badly and the seal had deteriorated. So what I'm going to do is explain how these are done and how to reseal them. It's actually a pretty easy job. So you do your normal service, you drain your fluids and all that sort of stuff. The one thing with doing a service differently on a hoist to on the ground is on the ground you got to take the wheel off to get better access to the oil up in there, the oil filter up in there. And you got to take the inner guard out and all that sort of shit. It's much easier to do it that way than going from the top and on the bottom. Forget about it. It's not gonna, you're not gonna be able to reach up in there easily enough unless you really got long arms. But on a hoist, you can get up in there and undo it and without having to take the wheel off. So on the hoist it is easier, but the other catch-22 on the hoist is it's actually harder to clean, which I noticed. And how we ended up having to clean it was actually using a vacuum pump and then cleaning all the old oil out and using a rag in there. But we didn't do that great of a job. There was still oil trapped in there. It did seal properly, so that was lucky, but we had to get in there and clean it out afterwards anyway because the oil was starting to pull over from the old oil. So anyway, the resealing this. So you undo these bolts all the way around. There's only one at the back, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass to get to. You just use a you basically just use a like a spanner on that one. You do need to torque these down. You got to use a small torque wrench on these. The reason for that is you got to have even pressure, so then that way it's the exact same pressure all the way around, so that way it seals properly. We basically use this sealant stuff. Now it's a bit messy, but honestly, me and him, we were like, I don't really care about the cleanliness, to be honest. It's not like I'm paying you know, top dollar for a mechanic to do it, and it's my own decision to do it like this. And so we did it like that. So you remove these bolts around and then drop the pan. Then you need to clean the surface of the pan. So we used it with fine grit sandpaper, and we also use a linisher or grinder to sort of get the imperfections out and get a smooth surface. Then we use this silicone on it, which is just your standard gasket silicone. And then you put it on and then you chuck it back on there nice and straight, and you then torque all the bolts down, and that's it. It's really simple. But we made a mistake the first time around. So we only rated about 20 minutes for it to seal, and we thought that would be enough, and then I drove it and immediately blew the seal out. So then we had to then take her back, recapture all the fresh oil that we got, and redo it again. This time we ended up waiting an hour and a half and a bit for it to harden and seal better. This time around, the second time around, it was a lot luckier. He never normally done it that quick. Normally when he had done these on an engine, he said he would do the seal up and then he'll chuck her on, and then he'll tow it out the backyard and then just let it sit for the rest of the day or the next day, and then bring it back in and then top up the oil and stuff like that. But in our case on the day, we didn't exactly have the time or the luxury to do that. So we did it this way, and it did work. But I do advise that if you're doing this at home, let it sit for probably a couple of hours to then guarantee that it's going to seal up properly. And what you want to do is you want to have a top and a bottom application of the seal. You don't want to have just the bottom and then put it up the top, because you want this to seal properly. Otherwise the pressure of the oil is just going to blow it out, and you don't want it wet at all when you put the oil in there. So yeah, we waited about an hour and a half, and then that was enough to be able to do that. that's pretty much the step-by-step process on changing oil pan. So I'll go over again. You jack your car up, you do your normal service, that's including draining the oil. You do not obviously top the oil up. Once you drain the majority of the oil, you then drop the pan down to minimize mess. You then undo all these bolts, drop the pan down. If it just falls off, by the way, it means that the seal's like gone, and that was the case of mine. Usually you do have to pry them open with like a spatula or something like that. But take it all off, clean the surface of the pan and on the bottom of the block to get all the old silicone off. And then once you got a nice clean smooth surface, you then reapply with the silicone sealant, and then you put it back on, and then you put the bolts on, and then you torque them in successions, you know, like dirt, 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 like that. Or you can just do it around. It's not really the end of the world with the sump, but we did anyway. We did it in successions. The only one you probably won't be able to torque wrench is the one back here, which is in behind with the one of the bracings. But it's easy to get to. It's not hard. You just got to use a spanner instead of a socket. That's all. And then just wait. Probably wait up to minimum 1.5 hours, preferably 4 hours. Then put the oil in, and then do your checks. Make sure there's no leaks, and then away you go. So that's how you do the resealing of your sump gasket or rear sealant, because these don't have a gasket, they just use silicon seal. So yeah, that's how you do it on a 2014 D40 Navara. I hope you have a good day and or night, depending where on the world, and catch you next time.